Alright, so we got a new MELASCULA with the new batch of units. She's a coin shop unit, costs 10 coins. Do I think it's worth buying for 10 coins? Hell no. Wait for the discount. Now they changed the coin shop. They actually improved the coin shop a lot. And it was already good. And now the rotation for discounts is every week instead of every 2 weeks. And it's 3 units discounted instead of 2. So it's much better. You can just wait for her discount and buy her then if you want. If you don't want her at all, I don't think she's like a necessary unit. I've already tested her, and I don't think she's like a necessary unit by any means, but she's still decent. I don't know where I'm gonna place her on my tier list or anything because I need to use more and more, but she's pretty decent. So first card is a 160, 240, 400%, and for each ignite, she does extra 25% damage. That I guess there is like a sync with her commandment because of in her commandment, if you don't attack in PvP for that turn, right, you get applied to ignites. That goes for allies and enemies, and it lasts for 5 turns. But it only works in PvP. It doesn't work in PvE. In her other card, I've already tested this because I had to test it before recording, or else I wouldn't know exactly how it works. But she steals 8, 12 or 20% of the enemy's max HP, and that's all the enemies. I'm not like the way it's worded. I thought that she would just take a little bit and then give it back, right? Because the way it's worded, it says, I opened the wrong MELASCULA on the GC database by accident. Intake decreases the enemy's max HP by a certain amount and recovers this unit's HP by the amount decreased for 1 turn. The 1 turn, I thought it meant, oh, she's gonna take the HP and then give it back, because 20% of HP is a lot. She does give it back because the enemies do get the HP back, but she also remains with the HP. So, she just heals. That's pretty much how it works. And for those, it's actually 2 turns. I don't know why it says 1, because in the way I tested it, it lasted for 2 turns. But you'll see when I do use it. But for those 1 or 2, whatever, turns, they are gonna have less HP, so it's gonna be easier to kill them or whatever. So that's a pretty interesting ability. I think she's gonna be actually pretty good for PvP. Not anything crazy, but pretty good for PvP, and I'm gonna test her not on this video, because this video is mainly just for PvE, but the next time that I use her. This video I will take her on a boss stage just for quick damage testing, and then on Crimson, because of this card, right, she wants to be paired up with units that do a lot of ignites, and Crimson, of course, you want to use right there melee, and he does a lot of ignites, and on Super Boss, because I think this card on Super Boss might be super good. Then her passive, if an ally dies, they remain alive with 1 HP for 3 turns, and it only works 1 time, so only 1 ally. And if 2 allies die at the same time, the one more towards the left is the one that actually gets the buff. It's a removable buff as well. If you take off that buff, they die. If they don't take off the buff, no matter how much damage they do, the ally is going to be alive forever. Until the buff runs out after 3 turns, right? They can do 1 billion damage and the guy is still going to be alive. Again, it's good. That's why I tested her before, because a lot of things are new that she does. But yeah, let's go here. Of course, oh yeah, I forgot to explain why I'm bringing Kang. Kang has 2 ignite cards, so I thought he would be a good option to bring. And then, yeah. Alright, ooh, good. Let me already rank up MELASCULA, right? Oop, and then let me do on this main guy right here the 2 ignites. And then hopefully I'll get more ignites later. Want to see her damage. She also has over 50% lifesteal, which is crazy. If you don't know why lifesteal is good, lifesteal, literally, when you do damage, you heal a percentage of that damage back. So she heals, I think it's 60% of the damage that she does. Let me take a look. Again, she, I think, is going to be a very good unit for any green super boss, or the one that we have right now. So let me take a look real quick. Yeah, 53%. Alright. So she only is gonna be doing extra 50% damage because he only has 2 ignites, but it's fine. And then she doesn't have any damage, so there's no point of actually using the healing card. 113k, no buffs, just level 3 card, and he had 2 ignites, right? 113k with no buffs at all. I could test those ignites just with a level 1, that would be actually pretty good. So let me do these 3 cards right here, and then he shouldn't die. The next turn, actually if I gotta go for rank up, I would prefer that, but it's fine. Alright, 3 ignites. I need MELASCULA to take more damage, so I can show her her thing. Alright, I wanna do a level 1. Oh, I can't get level 3 though. Ooh. I'm gonna get level 3, I'm sorry. I wanna get level 3. You'll see a lot of level 1s when I do the super boss. So that's good. Can I go? Okay. Boom. Then move this. Then we do this. I want her to take some attacks because I wanna show the healing. 141k. So you saw the damage spike just from 1 extra ignite. Again, 25% is a big number. I wish it was more like any debuff because, like other cards, they do extra damage per like regular debuff. Right? It doesn't have to be an ignite. So I would prefer if it was like that, but she's not taking damage. I can't. All right, because she didn't take damage, I'm probably gonna have to wait until the. Oh, let me do the time disadvantage right here. I'm gonna have to wait until the super boss to really show. Oh, don't die. Okay, to really show the 52k type disadvantage level 1. The ability, but again, she pretty much just heals. Like she just takes the HP from the enemies, and if it's multiple enemies, right, that's a lot of HP. If it's multiple enemies, that's a lot of HP. All right, let me take her in the Crimson now because again, I guess she's trying to be a Crimson main, but I don't know if I'll really say she is. Itadakimasu! Alright, so actually quick change of plans. I was going to use her on Super Boss last, but I forgot to put the Amelie's costume and I didn't get a Crimson. So I'm gonna have to wait for a reset time, which is gonna be in like an hour, so I don't mind. I don't mind waiting. But I was like, I did should record the Super Boss right now, because I just want to get it done. So, Super Boss first and then we go to the Crimson. I don't think she's gonna be that good for Crimson. Here's the thing. She might be even good, but... Ooh. I know this is MELASCULA's video. I know this is MELASCULA's video. I know, okay? I am aware. But... but... Can't pass on this, dude. I just can't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when you use MELASCULA with Estarossa, he removes his trash commitment as well, because you can only use 1 commitment at a time, so there's no attack weakening the team, which is good. But I need a MELASCULA to take damage. Alright, let me do it on her, and then let me do Estarossa right here. Oh yeah, I think she's not going to be that good for Crimson, because like the competition is fierce, right? You have Red Amelie, which is like the OG good unit for Crimson, right? And then we have Red Escular, which is like also really good. And then now, on this batch of units, we got Derriere, which is like the best PV unit in the game. And if you have not seen her beat Crimson, dog, she literally destroys it. Like, it's not even fair. It comes to the point where Crimson is not even fair for the bot, the enemy. It's too much. Like she literally one-shots every phase, and on Hell, she one-shots the last phase of an ultimate. On the video I didn't get it, but when I was doing later with Speedy, like, we literally one-shot him. It's like, come on. Alright, she took a lot of damage, so let me steal the HP right here. I think this counts as a debuff, so he is gonna counter. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Okay, going back. I was talking about Crimson. I don't think she's gonna be that good for Crimson, just because, again, there's so many good units for it, and the good units for it are, like, really good. So it's like, it's gonna be hard. Again, I don't know how good she is. I haven't tested her, so I'm gonna see when I do use her. But I can't like really see she being better than Diamelli or Darriere. Like Darriere is just way too good. She's better than Diamelli for Crimson. So she's not a damage dealer anyways. So let me do this. I couldn't take off all. I couldn't take off their HP for this turn. Hopefully next life bar I will be able to. Yeah, especially when she has so much lifesteal, it's hard to like need to steal more. 50% lifesteal means that like if I do damage, I heal that. Like pretty much, I heal that amount almost. And man, Storza has so much lifesteal as well. Oh my god. Am I using lifesteal food? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Alright, I need her to take damage, so I'm not gonna use the counter. I'm gonna attack though. Let me see her level 2 right here. No ignites. This is if you try with no ignite units. 50k, that's alright. And she healed 22k, again, that's what I'm saying, like. Alright, she's taking damage, good. Taking damage, boys, let's go. This is what I wanted. Don't seal her. I don't want her to be sealed, that's for sure. Alright. Let me heal. Boop, and then I'll do this. Took their HP. Healed. Did I heal 417,000? Am I tripping? Did I heal 417,000? That's probably 41,000. There's no way. There's no way. I think that was for 41,000. Alright. You see, right? It's lasting for 2 turns. The effect is still 12% of the HP. It's lasting for 2 turns. We can see like already count as 1 right there. But I don't have any buffs, so when this runs out, I don't just lose it, you know. So, but I can't do it again because of Meliodas' counter, unfortunately. Now let's look at Elizabeth's health. Actually, you can't see because the health bar like it doesn't increase the health. It's just that the percentage does go back, and it doesn't visually show that she did get the HP back, but she does. So you kind of steal the HP for a while, but you still like remain the HP no matter what. Yeah, goodbye, Elizabeth. Yeah. Unless you do lose the HP and I just didn't notice. I don't think you do. I don't want to die, so do this. Unless I'm wrong, I hope I'm not. Because if I'm wrong about this, she's automatically like 10 times worse. If you do lose the HP back, I think just because not losing the HP at all is much better than, you know, losing the HP. Pretty much is what I mean. Okay, so let me hope I can either get invited to Crimson, or if I don't, I'll spawn one and see how it goes. Alright, I got myself a run right here. This is like a few hours after I recorded the last part because I took a nap. So if I had anything prepared for the last ones, I just completely forgot. I just know for a fact that she definitely won't be as good as Darriere for this. And ooh, my volume is loud. And definitely won't replace Diamelli. I can tell that for a fact. Not on Hell because I want to test on Extreme. If she does well on Extreme, she's viable for Hell. But that's if she does good on Extreme. Let me waste my cards. I know he didn't get a rank up because of the cards that I got. I said this a few times, but you can know what the other player got because he mirrors what you did get. I know I got an extra Gopher card right there. He got an extra Gilfunder card because that's his union in the middle. And Gopher is my union in the middle. So we kind of mimic the same cards that we get an extra of. No. Let me see. Let me hope he did get it. No message. Everyone has their... Ooh, okay, nice. Everyone has their, I gotta go for rank up message when they're doing raids. Alright, so... I want him to, like, do a Meliodas attack first, but there's no way he can. So, let's see how much he can do. There's no ignites. But it's a good testing because depending on ignites is not very good, right? If you're depending on like Meliodas to ignite, it's your gimmick, but it's not very good. Let me see. Oh wow, she did one-shot him. Okay, no ignites. She did one-shot him. Okay. Alright, let me wait for him to put some ignites first. Go on. Alright, that's one ignite. You can do better. Okay, now we're oh no! That's gonna kill. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna go for her ultimate right here. I wanna see how good her ultimate does. That's gonna kill. No! Yeah, like if you're planning on using too many ignites, you just kill the rate. Yeah, I don't know. Her gimmick is not very cooperative, you know? Especially because it's ignites. If it's like, listen, like Nunchuck Bond, right? I don't like using Nunchuck Bond because I think it's also pretty gimmicky that he needs a weak debuff, but at least like he just can do him like very well with one debuff. So if you just use like one ignite or I don't know his own snatch, he still works, right? Like her, she really wants those ignites, but she did the one-shot phase 1, and her ult did 400k. I mean, she's pretty decent, actually. She's much better than I thought it was gonna be. She's pretty decent, but I don't know if I would say better than the Meliodas. It's because of his ultimate. His ultimate does one-shot. He hits so much harder as Super Attack 1. She's viable. She's definitely viable, actually. For Extreme, definitely viable. For Hell, you might run into issues because you're not going to have the same buffs, right? You're not going to have the Hellburn plus Guild Thunder buff on Extreme. On Hell, I'm sorry. She's pretty decent, actually. She is much better than I thought she was going to be. Again, I do believe if you did pull Derriere, she's much better for Crimson. The shit like this girl did like 250k. Well, Derriere does like 400k. So it's like, yeah. But okay. Thank you guys for watching. She's pretty decent. If she's discounted and you want to buy her, especially for her costume, because her costume looks incredible. I would say yeah, go forward. All the coin shop units you should buy just because, you know, want to have them all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.